Hey everyone, Dunbar Snack Bar here with a game of MLB 2K10. I'm going to be playing as the New York Yankees here at Yankee Stadium with the New York Mets driving across town to come meet me for this game here. This is actually a viewer request game. Got this one here not too long ago. Thought I'd go ahead and definitely post it. Should be pretty cool. Got Javier Vasquez on the mound here for me, a righty. Should be pretty good. Vasquez is definitely a good pitcher. Anytime that you see pitching for the Yankees, you know you've got a good pitcher on the mound. So this should be pretty awesome here. Definitely excited about this one, like I said, because this is a viewer request. I'm hopefully going to get more of them on here that I've had. I really do appreciate the request. There's been a lot of games I definitely do want to do. I think the next one I'm going to do is a Rockies and maybe a Brewers game for one of my friends here, Tyler. It's coming up here pretty quick. It's 6 o'clock in the morning for me, guys, so one, that kind of lets you know how determined I was to get this on here. Two, it also lets you know how tired I am, so if this is not the highest quality commentary I've had, please forgive me. If this is your first time watching this, believe me, this is not the type of quality commentary that I usually have, so bear with me here. Vasquez, definitely a good pitcher, like I said. It's been actually pretty easy to adjust to. I've been doing a lot of right-handed pitchers and putting them on the mound here, so I'm starting to get some things down. It's really just a matter of how much his pitches break that I've had to get adjusted to, but hasn't been too bad at all. On this pitch here, I kind of see that, you know, his circle change does drop a little bit more than what a lot of other pitchers had, so that's kind of nice to be able to have that going for me here. But going with old trusty, a fastball. This is going to be low and inside, just barely out of the strike zone, but I catch him swinging. So first strikeout of the game, not too bad at all. I definitely feel like I'm adjusted. Now I got Mark Teixeira at the plate here, who's going to hit this high pitch deep into center field. Whenever you see that arrow, you know you have points. So nice job by Teixeira for breaking, obviously, the 0-0 tie with that solo home run. Going up 1-0 against the Mets early here in the bottom of the first. Now, one of the reasons this viewer here wanted me to play as the Yankees was to take a look at Yankee Stadium. So this is definitely a good opportunity to take a look, because whenever you get the home runs, you get a bigger perspective of things. So just as that quick glance here, you know, passes by, Yankee Stadium is definitely a beautiful park. Obviously, it's a newer one. If you're a big Yankees fan, of course, you know that. So you do have a lot of advancements and things like that with this stadium, but also at the same time, they really did try to preserve a lot of things from the old Yankee Stadium. There's a lot of memorabilia, a lot of different, I don't know if artifacts is the best way to put it, but a lot of items from the past are stored there, so you do get the history behind the Yankees too. And that's obviously definitely rich history. Personally, not a fan of the Yankees. I don't follow them is kind of what I'm getting at. But I can't help but, you know, respect the history that the Yankees have. A lot of good players, obviously, to come across the Yankees franchise here. Whenever I walk into my apartment, I've got a couple pictures right in my entryway. I got Babe Ruth. Got Lou Gehrig, Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle, just because I respect those guys. I think it's absolutely awesome. Yes, they do all play for the Yankees, or did play for the Yankees, but like I said, things like that really help, or really make me respect the Yankees. So it's definitely good to be able to play as them, because it's not something that I typically do. Now here's Teixeira up at the plate once again. Teixeira did hit that home run earlier, but this one he's going to hit into left field. It's going to drop and go right down the line. That's another RBI for Teixeira. So it is 2-0 now. So nice job by Teixeira for creating some offense for me here in the bottom of the third. Stuff like that I like to see out of Teixeira. A little bit of power, but also some contact hitting. Either way, I get the run. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pitching's been pretty spot on for Vasquez here. Definitely been happy with that. I don't know if I'm going to go the whole game with him, though. Jeter's going to catch this, throw it over to second, get the double play. I thought I'd throw to third because you never know. Maybe I'd get the triple play. Jeter's actually been pretty awesome at shortstop. Attributes are definitely high for Jeter. So that's been pretty helpful. I was going to play the game before this one. So, I mean, I did another one with the Yankees and Mets. I had to leave early. But Jeter was all over the place. It was sweet. I mean, I was diving for all these pop flies, these ground balls. It was awesome defensively as Jeter, but because I had to go, I didn't get to finish the game. Pretty crazy. 70 steal, that's one of the highest I've seen. I think I did 3 games in a row where it was 2, and the next one was 1, and the next one was 0. So 70, I'm a little bit more concerned about this guy than I've seen in the past. Good contact here, to extend this out. They've definitely been working on my pitch count here. But strike 3 looking. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm definitely going to keep Vasquez there just because they've done a good job of eyeing what I'm pitching, and while they haven't gotten too many hits necessarily, they've definitely run up the pitch count. So I don't know if I'll keep Vasquez here for too long. Jorge Posada, though, going to take this one opposite side of the field, left field, with 2. Actually, I think there's one other person on here. That's a 2-run shot. So nice job by Posada. I've got 2 home runs already in this game. Offense has been really, really producing. Not too bad at all. So I extend my lead quite a bit. I'm up 4-0 now in this game. So out of a save situation, so I can sit back, I can relax, not worry too much about how this game is going to go. Posada, definitely somebody who I was expecting to get a home run this game. I think I actually was expecting Teixeira, Posada, and I was also expecting A-Rod to get a home run here. So we'll kind of see what happens. Got 2 out of the 3 right so far. Nothing's been too crazy on this one. I can definitely see that, they're starting to get Vasquez down here a little bit. It is harder to get the strikeouts. I haven't had too many of them lately, but done a good job of being able to keep it on the ground, being able to get the easy ground out in the infield. But that one, luckily, I was able to get the strikeout here. So David Wright, I got a guy on second, as David Wright does come up to the plate here with 2 outs left. So I do have an opportunity to get away, from this inning with a guy on second and in scoring position. Hopefully I can keep this without letting them score a run. Composure's still fine, so I mean it's nothing I'm too worried about at all, not just from a player standpoint, but also, personally here. Good contact to keep going. Like I said, I mean they've just been running up the pitch count. Nothing too crazy, but at the same time, it's not where I want Vasquez to be, and I can definitely see in the way that he's pitching that he's starting to get a little bit tired. 12-6 curve drops. Catch him looking. I love that 12-6 curve. Easily the favorite pitch here. But as I go into the middle of the second, up 4-0. Yankees are definitely doing this for me here. But I decided to go ahead and make a pitching change. Decided to go with Jabba Chamberlain on this one for 2 reasons. 1, a right-hander. But 2, he's actually from my city here, and I did get to play him in high school. Actually kind of a funny story, too, because Jabba Chamberlain used to be this big, big kid. We used to actually make fun of him for his size. He used to play third base, but once he went to University of Nebraska at Kearney, really developed his pitching. I mean, obviously he had an arm if he was playing third base. But that's why you got to be careful who you make fun of, because you never know who's going to be successful. So I decided to go with Jabba Chamberlain here. Going to go with the steal just because I want to get into second base. So not too bad at all by making that one. That really wasn't too bad. Yeah, I got a pretty good story with Jabba Chamberlain, but I might save that for another commentary. Jeter's going to knock this one down the right field line. Going to go ahead and score the man that I had on second base. That's why you got to have quick guys on your team. Create opportunities like that where you can steal a base, get them into scoring position, and on just a little hit like that, you've got to run. 5-0 now Yankees. So Mets, I guess I have the Mets' number. Either that or they just have a really, really, really hard time against me. A-Rod here at the plate, though. It's going to be a crazy pitch. Going to advance Jeter from second. So we'll see what A-Rod can do, if anything at all. Doesn't look like he does it. But Jorge Posada, though, right center this time. Another home run for Jorge Posada. That's 2 home runs this game. So big hit for number 20 here, Jorge Posada. As he walks around the bases. I think right now I'd probably give him player of the game. So nice job, Jorge Posada. Bats have been there too. The last one that I did, the last commentary I did, is the St. Louis Cardinals. I did not have one home run, so I'm definitely making up for it here, as I've got 3 home runs this game. Not bad at all. Pitching's still been there. I don't know. I think the Cardinals, I just didn't play too hot at all. Pitching didn't seem like it was there as much. We're getting a lot of hits off me with Wainwright, who is injured, by the way. If you guys follow baseball at all, that was kind of crazy that I decided to go with him. I'm going to go with the closer here, Mariano Rivera. Chamberlain wasn't doing it for me here. Didn't get any strikeouts. Was getting the ball on the ground, though, in the infield. So, I mean, we were still getting the outs. But I thought I'd go with Mariano Rivera on this one. 1, because he's awesome. And 2, I don't think there's any better closer in baseball, especially at his age, than Mariano Rivera. So I thought I'd do a little tribute to him by putting him in. I know it's not a closing situation here, where you have to have the closer, or a save situation for that matter. But why not? It's not like it's a franchise game or anything like that. Don't have to worry about a player stamina. 7-0 though, top of the 9th. Let's see what Rivera can do here. I'm going to go with the 2-seamer here. Another right-hander, of course, so I've got a lot of the pitches down. That 2-seamer breaks a little bit more than what I traditionally see. Let's see what we can do on this one here. Going to throw down the bunt. Rivera's going to grab it, but a good throw to get him out. That's actually pretty sweet. I think they showed again here. Yep. Animation's not that great, but hey. Got the out, though. Doesn't matter how they show it, just as long as I get that out on the board. Carlos Beltran now. Been going up against the good part of the Mets lineup. Mets definitely have a good team, though. Don't get me wrong.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball,
Rodriguez, though, awesome off-balance toss. Makes it just in time to be able to get the out at first base. This is defensive production here at the last part of the game. Putting on a show, I guess, for the Yankees fans out there. A-Rod's got an arm, though. They say basically with A-Rod there at third base, you got 2 shortstops on the left part of the field. With that kind of throw, I definitely agree with that. All right, so 2 outs now. Contact. Teixeira steps on first. It is over. 7-0 win for the Yankees. Not bad at all. Good one for the first player request, because I ended up winning this one. Keep sending them, guys. Let me know if there's any games that you want to see, or if there's any team in particular that you want to see, and I'll keep doing that. I think I'm going to carry this over into 2K11 as well. Besides doing franchise and my player mode, occasionally I'll do a viewer request. So let me know what that is. Appreciate you guys coming by. Feel free to check out some of the videos here that I'm going to post at the end of this, just from some other ones that I've done. Maybe you might like. But thanks for dropping by, guys. I really appreciate it. Feel free to send me a message. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/dsnackbar. Anything like that. But you guys have a good one, and again, thanks.
Just because there's a little more intrigue for all 9 innings, but the hometown fans, they like the offensive explosion and the big win.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary.